Border styles in CSS. Border styles in CSS. Use border style property. Border style property. Property to specify the border styles as to HTML elements. So border styles are nine types. First one is non-border style, and second one is dotted border style, and third one is dashed border, fourth one is dotted, dashed, and solid, and fifth one is double border, and the sixth one crow border, and seventh one red, red, and eighth one is inset, and ninth one is outset. Okay, these are the border styles available in CSS. If we specify non-border style, so no border is applied to the any HTML element. No border is applied to the element. And the dotted border style defines dotted border. The dotted border style. And third one is we can specify dashed border style. Border style to the HTML elements. And next one is solid. So single line border defines single line border, double is double line border. Okay, defines double line border. Grow border style is grow and red. Okay, insert and outset. So these four are 3D border styles. So we can define 3D border styles. Border styles. The effect, the 3D effect depends on the border color. Okay, the effect, 3D effect, border style depends on the border color. and read also same, and insert also same. And outlet also same. Okay, these are the 4 is 3D border styles. So the effect depends on the border color value. Go to the editor, add one HTML document, CSS border styles. Okay, 1 second. In editor, in HTML document, suppose we have one div element. In this div element, we have some content. Okay, and next give the ID for div element div1, and next style based on ID selector, border property. Okay, use border property. So here we have border property, and border style property, and a border right style, left style, bottom style, and top style. Okay, border style top, right to left, bottom. Or we can use only short term property border, and next border width 1 pixel border width, and next border color. Okay, border color, and we can use color codes also. And next border style, solid or dotted. First of all, dotted. So if you run this example, dotted border style is applied to the development. Okay, so this is the development, and border is dotted border. For suppose one more development, div2. Okay, now I want to apply dashed border. Okay, second one is border, 2 pixel border, and the color is this color, and dashed border. Okay, so run this example, give the break here, so some gap between these two developments. Okay, this is the border, dashed border, and this is dotted border. Okay, first one is dotted, and second one is dotted border style, and third one is solid border style. div3 border 2 pixel and the color is, so this is the color, and solid border style. Okay, and refresh this example. Okay, this is the single line border and solid border. Okay, solid border. Next, div element for A, border 2 pixel border or 4 pixel border. Okay, slash, and border color is, okay, pink color border and a double line border. Okay, so run this example, you will get double border line. Okay, double borders, double line border, and remaining grow, read, and insert and offset all are same as 3D border styles. Fifth one is grow border style. Div5 border 2 pixel border and color is, so this is the color, border color, and grow border style. Okay, fifth div. Okay, so 1 second. So see here, so border width is 10 pixel, so you can see the 3D border style for this div element. Then this is the 3D border style, grow border style, and the sixth one is red border style. So there is some difference between grow and red. Div 6 border 10 pixel border and style is color. Okay, ridge border style. Okay, see here, so there is little bit difference between grow and ridge. And next, insert and outset. If we add here insert, or we can add one more div, seventh div, and div 7, border 10 pixel, and color is red color, and insert border, and eighth one is outside border. Eighth one and outside. Okay, run this example. Okay, so last two developments are insert and outside. Okay, this is insert border style and this is outside border style. So these are the 8 types of border styles available, and last one is non-border style. If you don't want to apply any border style for development, okay, you can put that none. Okay, border is none. So development is empty. So like this we can apply the different individual border styles also. Left side border style is different, right side border style is different, top and bottom also different. So we can apply different border style for different sides. Final one is ninth div. So I want to apply different border styles for different sides. For div 9, H div 9, border left side. Border left side is 2 pixel, 2 pixel, and solid. Okay, solid, and the color is pink color, and the border right side 2 pixel, and double border, and color is blue color. Border top 2 pixel, and dashed border, and color is the light blue color. Border bottom also 2 pixel, dashed and dotted, and color is so this is the color, border color, and border width are 2 pixel, and height for development 300 pixels, width also 300 pixels, and padding 20 pixel. So refresh this form. Okay, you can see the output here. Okay, last development, right side is solid, left side so right side is double border. Okay, 4 pixel. Okay, double and border, left side single line border, solid border, right side double line, and top and bottom. Okay, top dashed, bottom is dotted border, and height, width, and padding. So we can upload different border styles for different sites. So these are the border styles available in CSS. And the next one is display and visibility properties in CSS. Display and visibility properties. Display and visibility properties are used to show or hide the elements. The display property specifies how an element is displayed. Element is displayed, and the visibility property specifies if an element is should be visible or hidden. If an element should be visible or hidden. Should be visible or hidden. So hiding an element can be done by setting the display property. Hiding an element can be done by setting the display property. Display property to none. Okay, hiding an element can be done by setting the property display property to none, and the visibility property setting the hidden. Okay, so we have to set the display property none, okay, to hide the HTML element. To show the HTML elements, okay, hidden element, to show the hidden elements, display block. Okay, so use display block property to display hidden elements, and to hide the elements use display none property. And visibility property, okay, visibility hidden. Okay, to hide the HTML element by using visibility property, okay, set like this, visibility hidden. So visibility property hides an element, but it will still take up the same space as before. Okay, still take up the same space as before. The element will be hidden, but still affect the layout. And display property hides an element, but it will not take up the same space as before. And element will be hidden, and the page will be displayed as if the element is not there. Visibility property example. So there is a 3 paragraphs in our HTML document. Okay, sample paragraph 1, sample paragraph 1 and 2, 3. Okay, so I want to hide second paragraph by using visibility property. ID equal to p2. Use style tag and p1 visibility property okay hidden. Okay, visibility property hidden. Okay, run this example. Okay, first paragraph. First paragraph. One second. The first paragraph and second paragraph, third paragraph. But second paragraph is not displaying here. First paragraph and third paragraph is displaying. Because second paragraph we are written display hidden property. Okay, first second paragraph. So paragraph is hidden but still take up the same space as before. Okay, so gap is there for second paragraph. So if you use visibility property, so hide an element but it will take up the same space as before. So it will be hidden but affect the layout. Okay, so this is the visibility property. Visibility property and display property, and same like 3 paragraphs. Okay, so and paragraph 2. Use display property none to hide paragraph. Okay, see here in this example. First example is by using visibility property. So we are hide an element. Okay, second paragraph hide second paragraph by using visibility property hidden. but it will still take up the space, same space as before. Okay, and display property, the second paragraph is hidden, but there is no space as same space as there is no space is taken, and it will not affect the layout. If you use display property, it will not affect the layout. The pages will be displayed if the element is not there. Okay, so but visibility property affect the layout. And the next, to display this paragraph, use block, display block. Okay, so this paragraph is hidden, paragraph is displayed. Okay, so the paragraph is displaying if you use display block. First, visibility also use visible property, visibility visible. So the second paragraph is visible now. Visible, visibility, visible property. Visibility property, the value is visible. Display property, value is black. Okay, to display hidden elements. To hide the elements, visibility, hidden, and display none. And the next one is fixed position and relative position properties. Fixed position and relative position. So by using these two properties, we can arrange the position of HTML element. Okay, the CSS positioning property allows you to position an element. By using CSS position property, allow you to position an element. So the position is fixed. Okay, the position is fixed, and relative position is the relative position element is position relative to its normal position. A relative position element is positioned relative to its normal position. Okay, fixed position syntax is use position property and fixed value. Okay, position property and fixed value. And next, for relative, use relative property, absolute value. For example, for fixed position and relative position, HTML document, fixed position. For fixed position, there is 2 paragraphs in our HTML document. Okay, so this is one paragraph, and the second paragraph is, so this is the paragraph content. So we can use IDEA class selector, para1 is the class name, para2 is the class name. So I want to apply fixed position for first paragraph. Use style tag, and class name is para1, position is fixed, and the top position is 30, top position is 30, and right is 5 pixel, and text color is red color. Okay, and second paragraph also same, paragraph 2, position is fixed, and top is 30 pixel, right 5 pixel, and color is blue. Okay, if you run this example, okay, both paragraphs in same position and fixed position. Okay, see here, both are in same position and 2 paragraphs also fixed position. If you arrange the number of paragraphs in this same area, the paragraphs are not changed the position.
Sir,
Sir,
ఇక్కడ class
fixed position. This is the important of fixed position. And the next relative position. Add one HTML document relative. suppose two div elements తీసుకుందాం. Two div elements, so we can use id selector or class selector. Okay, so div1 and div content, and second div class div2. Div2 content also same. So now we have to use position, relative position and absolute position for these two paragraphs. Use style tag and class name is div1 and position, relative position, and width for div element 400 pixels and height 200 pixels, and border for div element. Border is 2 pixel border, and solid style border style, and color is so we can use this color. For second div also same style, but position is absolute position. Position is absolute, and top 80 pixel and right 0 pixel, and width for development, second development 200 pixels, and height also 200 pixels, and border 2 pixel border, solid, and color is so we can use blue color. Okay, see this absolute position, second development, and first development is relative position. The element with the position absolute is positioned related to the nearest positioned element. And this is the second paragraph is absolute position. Okay, if you remove this absolute, the development is aligned to normal position. Okay, top 80 pixel and right 0, so we can decrease the top also. We can increase right side gap. Okay, by using absolute position, okay, absolute, so we can arrange the div position. Okay, so where you want to display particular div element, so we can use this position absolute and position relative. Okay, these are the uses of position absolute and relative positions and fixed position. And the next one is float property. float property in CSS. Using float property, we can align the elements right or left, align. So the elements are only floated left or right, not top or down. So I want to display paragraph in right side. Okay, sample paragraph. So if you run this example, the paragraph align is default left side. So now I want to display this paragraph in right side. So just you can use float property right side. Float right. Okay, that paragraph text is displayed right side. Like the same input type text box and ID txt name text box. Okay, so I want to align the right side align for this text box also. So if you type anything in text box from left side to right side, so now we can apply right side also. Input text align right. So okay, so from right to left we can type here. Okay, we have to use text align right property to type the right side to left side in text box. To display text in right side, use float property, or you can use float to right. Right, the text box is displayed right side. Okay, text box displayed right side, and the text also from right to left. And the next property is overflow property. Overflow. The overflow property specifies what happens if content overflows an elements box. Overflow property specifies what happens if content overflow close element. So using overflow property, we can apply scrolling for overflow content. We can apply scrolling for overflow content. So overflow property takes visible or hidden or scroll and auto and inherit and initial. Okay, takes these values. Overflow property takes accept these values. For example, for overflow property, paragraph 1 development with some content. Okay, development with some content and use class selector and d1. Use style tag and class d1 and the next background color for development gray and width for development 100 pixels or 200 pixels and height for development 200 pixels and overflow scroll. Okay, so run this example. The content is if content is overflow, the scroll is applied to the development. Okay, scrolling for development. So if you remove this property, okay, overflow scroll, the content is overflow from development. Okay, so that we have to define this property overflow scroll. The content will be in development. And overflow property takes auto and hidden. Okay, overflow content is hidden and inherit and initial overlay scroll visible. Okay, so this is the scroll for development.